Hey y'all, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Take this word back to God in prayer. Ask the Lord what this word means to you and how can this word be a blessing to you in this hour. Block out all distractions. I pray that this word will find you, reach you, and bless you, okay? But something the Lord put in my spirit, so I know this word is going to find you. The enemy is confused because the last time you went through this, you went through something similar and it almost killed you dead, okay? The enemy is watching and he can't understand why you haven't run off to social media yet, and put everybody in your business. The enemy can't figure out, why are you so calm about this situation? Because the last time this happened, it got under your skin, right? And it took you outside of your character. But you remember, God, okay, I gotta pass this test. You don't mess around and sneak off and went into your secret place. See, that's what happened. You don't mess around and turn down that plate and went before the Lord, and you fighting this thing on a different level. You fighting it spiritually. Because people are watching. They see what you are faced with. They see what you're going through. And they're wondering, when are you going to go off? They're watching the clock tick, tick, tick. They expecting you to go off and spaz out, but you done leveled up spiritually. And they can't seem to figure you out. They cannot understand why you're so calm in the storm. Why are you not reacting to the old you? Because you're not the old version of you anymore. You are becoming her. You are becoming him. They want a reaction out of me so bad, but I'm not going to give it to them. I'm going to give this to God. And that's what's going on, because the enemy is like, the last time she been through the storm, she fumbled her blessing. The last time that he been through the storm, he fumbled his breakthrough. The last time he was in this situation, it about killed him dead. He almost lost his mind. It almost took him out of here. But you're learning to fight on a whole spiritual level. And that's to go in your secret place and not say a word, because they're watching to see how you're going to respond to this. And only you're going to know what you're faced with. This is the true definition of leveling up. That's you. The devil mad because I'm bringing forth this word. Use me, Holy Spirit, y'all. The enemy is really, really looking, because they know the hand you was dealt, and they're looking to see if you're going to run off and cry like the last time. They're looking to see if you're going to spaz out like the last time. They're looking to see if you're going to throw on the towel and give up like the last time. But this time, you done snuck off and went into that quiet place. Man, they ain't seen you leveling up like this. They ain't seeing this grow up version of you. You've been growing and glowing with God, and they can't make sense of it. They can't understand it. Why you not sweating? Because normally you would have been unfold under pressure. Normally you would have thrown in the towel and say, I'm done. I don't want it. I quit. But this time you dust yourself off and you went into that secret place. Man, they're watching you because they can't figure it out. They're looking for a response, but you're not giving it to them. They want a reaction out of you so bad, but you're not giving it to them. They're looking for you that way, but I see you over here with God. They're looking for you to come back out into the world. Because see, the last time you ventured back off into the world, you was like, I'm done. I'm going to just do me. But this time, you fighting on a different level. This time, you making moves and you ain't telling nobody what you got going on. This time, they don't know which way you coming. They don't know how you're going to respond. This is the true definition of leveling up. Man, you're not responding the way you used to. They just can't figure it out. They want to know, did you get the memo? They want to know, do you know? And you like, I know. But I'm going to let them think that they winning. You like, I know. I see the games you playing. And I see you throwing a rock and hide your hand. But I'm going to let you think you winning. I'm going to let you think that you got one up on me. The whole time, they ain't know you were fighting like this. Man, oh man. You fighting a whole nother way. Somebody want to know, did you see the memo? Well, she's still being inspirational. He's still being uplifting. And he's still, you know, in his lane, minding his business. They want to know. You're cool. I'm going to tell you, the way you so calm, it makes them nervous, y'all. The way you so collective is making them nervous. Because you've been like, you know what? I've been through this before. I messed up the last time, but this time I'm going to do it God's way. Your calm is making them nervous in the spirit. I can see it. Because they can't figure out your next move. Ooh. They know what was done to you. They're afraid that you're going to get back on another level. But see, it's not you they up against. They up against God. And God hit way harder than you can. You like, you know what? I'm going to give it to God this time. I'm going to give it to God this time, man. They nervous because you ain't bucking back. They nervous because you ain't getting on their level. They nervous because they're not getting the response that they're used to getting from you. Something about that secret place. Man, you done turn that plate down and you ain't tell nobody. You done went before the Lord and you ain't tell nobody. You done sneak off and get a close relationship with the Lord and you ain't tell nobody. Man, you about to come back swinging times 10. They looking at you. And they're thinking that you're not going to come back up. They're looking at you and they're thinking that you out for the count. They're looking at you as the referee is counting down. They're looking at you. Shaking their head like they ain't even know that God was coming through swinging on your behalf like this. They ain't even know that God don't play about you like this. They ain't even know. Man, that the strength that you was going to gain from this situation, they didn't even know that they tried to break you, but it made you stronger. Man, stop playing. They tried to destroy you, but it made you get a closer relationship with God. Man, stop playing. They nervous. They nervous right now because you ain't clap back. Like how they anticipated. Man, they didn't know that you was going to fight back different. They thought you was the same person. They thought they could have pushed that button and you was going to react. But when they pushed that button, you went down on your knees in your secret place. Because you remember, God promised you greater. You remember that you were this close. You this close to your breakthrough. And you ain't about to mess this up for nobody. You looking at them and you see the games you playing, and you letting them think that they got one up on you, but really they don't. They 10 steps behind. Imagine that. They thinking they got one up on you, and you 10 steps ahead of the game. They are nervous, nervous, nervous. Whoever this is, they know they done you wrong. They nervous. I'm telling you, your calmness got them shook. You ain't even sweat. You ain't even breaking. You ain't bending. You ain't folding. You like, oh really? When they apply pressure, you apply pressure a different way in your secret place. They ain't seen this coming. Your enemy is nervous right now because they don't know your next move. They don't know your next move. Them little stuff they used to do. Because I see somebody poking, talking about your situation. I see somebody making fun of what you're going through. And it's not a laughing matter. But you like, you know what? I'm going to give it to God. Because you already know you're going to come out on top. You already know. God done told you. Victory is yours. I pray that this word blesses you and find you and reach you. Please take this word back to God. Ask the Lord, how can this word be a blessing to you? You leveled up. So they can't get that same response out of you like they used to. You leveled up. They can't access you like they used to. It ain't working. And now they trying to figure it out. Like they really want to, since she's not responding, or since he's not responding. They want to get you before you get them. But they ain't even know that they already got. Because God don't play about you. God don't play about you. They over here watching you, and you ain't got them to think about. They watching you, and God about to put some hands on them. Like, stop playing. God do not play about you. He don't. If you listen and you receive this word in the spirit, you hear how these kids keep riding by on their little, ATVs or whatever you call them. They're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm sitting here giving the word of God. That's what your enemies is doing in this season. Okay? Because you're not responding, so they're going back and forth. Back and forth. Over and over in their head. Trying to see if they triggering you. And you like, man, I ain't got nothing to think about. I got work to do. I'm focused on God. I'm going to let God deal with them. You like, they trying everything. Y'all, people is watching, okay? People are watching. People that know of your situation. Maybe you could be going through a divorce or a breakup. In between homes or jobs. You could be at the bottom. Because I see people, you got them confused. Like, you got a lot of people confused because they know of your situation, but you ain't carrying yourself like you in a rut. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even looking like the storm you in. Because you're giving God praise, and they can't understand it. What? This thing almost broke you the last time you've been through it. This thing almost killed your dad the last time you've been through it. And you walking with your head up and you got a confidence and a glow about you because you learned the last time you failed that test. You said, God, I know I messed that up now. Please give me a redo. So the Lord ran it back again. So this time, many of you are being tested and God is watching your response. So the Lord is allowing you to redeem yourself. And that's what you're doing. So you could be going through a divorce. You know, this could be your second, third, or fourth divorce. And everybody watching to see how you're going to handle it. Because they know the last divorce is about to kill you. Like it stress you out. You lost everything. And maybe you're going through a divorce again or a breakup or whatever you're going through. And they're trying to figure out why are you not broken? Why are you not battered? Why are you still showing up? That's what they're asking. The enemy is watching. And he applied all the pressure he could apply. Right? You felt the hiss. You felt the blow. But you kept your eyes on Jesus. But I see you dusting yourself off and getting back up. And the enemy don't like it. That you keep showing up. After he tried everything to take you up out of here. He don't like it. And see, you keep showing up. After he came after your children, after your family, after your marriage, after your job, your health. You keep showing up. After he came after your mind. He wants you to stay down. But in this season, you're getting up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, she's up. Is that a bird? Is that a plane? No, it's you. You chosen. You're going to get back up every time. When they going to learn to stop playing with you? When they going to learn that God don't play about you? Your strength comes from God. Keep showing up. Man, they confused right now. Y'all, they really confused. They really confused. They don't know how you doing it. How you making it. How you still coming out your storm, giving God a praise. They don't understand. Because they see what you just been through. But see, God is using you to be a witness. Man, the storm that you're going through right now is going to draw others closer to God. God is using you in ways you don't even know. Keep trusting God. Keep trusting God. I love you. Take this word back to God in prayer. And you already know that God loves you way more. Be blessed. Bye, y'all.